don't know what to talk about. That's my main problem. I should talk on it every day, and then I can remember what I've done.
I don't remember where I stopped, but anyway, I was talking about Sue, and I don't know exactly where he stopped, but I don't want to go back. Anyway, I asked her what she thought Daryl would think about it. There wasn't much she could say, and I was looking at the tape, and it stopped somewhere along that. Anyway, I want to get this tape finished and send to you. Oh, by the way, I got the pictures. I love them. I took them to church and showed them to everybody last night. And everybody just thought they were just beautiful. And Sherry, they just raved about your beauty. Oh, did that ever make me feel big and proud? But guess what? The glass was broken on the picture, but it didn't saw on the picture. I was thankful for that. But the glass was broken to pieces. Anyway, thank you a lot, honey, for sending me the big picture, because I love it. And maybe someday you can have it back to give to your children, okay? Remember that. Papa, he's proud of it, too. He said he'd cut me a glass and put a new one on it. So don't worry about it being broken. And those other pictures are going into that thing Jim gave us for Christmas. And I love them, Madeline. That's a beautiful dress you have on. And Sherry, yours too. You both look darling. Everybody, oh yes, and everybody raved about how good you and Dick look. But you know what they said? Said, isn't Dick getting fat? I said, no, I don't think so. Are you, Dick? I said, he never gains weight, I don't think. But maybe he is, and don't realize it. Maybe he's gaining it all in the face. You better slow down, Dick. Oh, in the next few days and take Phyllis her picture and see her. And then before I finish this tape, I guess I can tell you how she is and everything. We'll try to go. It looks gloomy out this morning. Clouds are coming in, and looks like it might rain. But I guess what it'll do is come a dust storm. I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, yes, I got some more news to tell you that's not very good. Linda and Dave are broken up. She had that miscarriage, and she had been living under a terrible strain for about 3 or 4 months, and she hadn't told anybody, and so she lost her baby. I don't know how come to get pregnant and knowing that things were like they were, but maybe she thought they'd be better. But anyway, I guess she's almost gone to completely breakdown. Gladys has, her and Craig. Jack, I talked to him last night, and he said he talked to her the other night, and said he didn't know. Said, I can't say, I don't know what to say to the girl. Says, I know what I'd do if I were her. I said, get out and get your apartment, get you a job. And he said, yes, that's what I'd do. But I think he feels real bad about it. And Linda found marijuana packets in the toes of Dave's shoes. So she knows he's smoking marijuana. Anyway, he said he didn't want to be tied down to a family. So it looks like there's another broken home. If anything changes in it, I'll let you know. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? And Kate keeps everything bottled up so bad. Gladys wrote me a long letter telling me all about it. She said Linda come in the kitchen one morning, started talking to her and said, Mommy, don't take care of just your business. My business is yours too. And just started screaming, and then she just talked and just let everything out of her, and she was a lot better then. I'll let you know later about everything. We got up early this morning. I don't know why, but I got up at 6 o'clock, and I never do get up that early. I guess I just couldn't sleep. I had a right good time in the shower last night. I took Becky a little manger scene and an egg that I'm making, and everybody just raved about it. It was, just looked at it all, everybody just looked at it, and then by the time it got back around, 2 or 3 of the beads had fell off, so I had to bring it back home and put them on, because they, you know how they'll do, they'll take it out of the box and stick it back in. And, they're not made to be thrown around like that. Becky seemed to be real proud of it, too. I got to go to another wedding Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Karen McDonald's getting married. And I'll tell you, somebody else is getting married. Cindy Payton this summer. You remember her, don't you? So she's going to get married. She went to Vancouver to teach. And while she's there, since she's been up there, she's met this man. So they're going to get married. Greg somebody. I forgot what his last name was. Oh, that's all of Marguerite's except Carrie's. Luana called me yesterday, and she said that call she got from you was really appreciated. Said she'd rather had that than most anything. But made her homesick for you. Made her want to see you that much more, she said. And she's getting ready to go on that bowling tour. She's excited about that. And she says her bowling's not as good, but it sounds pretty good to me, doesn't it, you? Well, she wants 180 average. I wish I had 140 and 130, 128. I've got 128 in the senior citizens and 132 in the church league. Seems like I haven't been doing so sharp. But I've had this here stuff, cold, whatever it is, since before Christmas, and it still hangs on. Peggy Erickson, so she had it, and she said she finally started taking vitamin C, and she got better. You know, some people gets it, and they don't get rid of it quick. Hope you don't get it. Everybody's raving about how young and pretty you look. Isn't that nice? I think you might have had a shower last night for Sandy. Baby shower. It's supposed to be a surprise, but I don't think it was a very big surprise. I think she caught on. Anyway, I was over Penny's to buy her gift yesterday morning, and who do I hear calling me but Sandy calling, Nanny. And I looked around, it was old Sandy, and I was just about ready to buy her baby gift. And I guess I acted funny. I told her, she wanted me to go get a cup of coffee, and I said, I can't, Sandy, I've got to do some shopping. So I said, why don't you go find Papa? I said, he's somewhere around here. So she went and found Papa, and I got it done without her seeing him. But anyway, it wouldn't have been a big deal because she already knew it anyway. Of course, they had the shower the same night that I was involved with Becky's shower, so I couldn't go. I talked to Rhoda a little bit about it last night, and she said it was all right, but she was sleepy. She couldn't tell me much about it, so I haven't found out how nice shower she had. I guess Vicky and Lois are really enjoying each other. They go out shopping together and do things together and work at the same time down at daycare. And little Aaron's sick. He's got diarrhea. She's pretty disturbed about him. So I hope he'll soon snap out of it without having to go to the doctor. I got some people that's just more or less camping across the street from us while they're getting their house built. They're doing an A-model house completely over. They're making it into one unit. Imagine that. And she keeps children, retarded children. And right now she has 4. And 2 of them are kind of crippled. They look so pitiful. 2 of them are Mexicans, and the other 2 is about the size of almost grown girls. But I thought maybe they act kind of funny, the girls, and then I thought maybe they was out with them other little boys that was kind of crippled up, and they're retarded. So I went across over there and invited them to go to Sunday school. So she said she'd let me know whether they could go or not. Said when they lived in Kennewick, they went to Assembly of God. So they need to be in Sunday school. I said, well, we'll be glad for them to come to ours. So I don't know what she'll do about it, but it really touches me to see those little pitiful kids running around out here. You'll have to send me some smaller pictures to go in that picture cube thing. I'm not going to cut these all to pieces to put in there. It's square, smaller, just a complete square, so they don't fit. So you'll just have to get me some more square pictures.
Kayla. And the reason why I put it on Nanny is because I was looking at the recorder and I go, Nanny, this thing's not turning right. And she goes, well, you broke it, you know. And she's like, oh, I did not. So I took it out, and all the tape had come out of the recorder. It's kind of neat. No, well, not all of it, just a big bunch of it came out. And it is working now. Okay, and anyway, so I had to fix it. So it is all fixed now. And Nanny told me to tell you about Rhoda's disease of tonsils. They took them out and stuff, and she went to the hospital. First she went to the hospital, then they took them out.
Naturally.
And
You have to go to the hospital to get them out.
yeah, and then she got a bunch of presents. She got roses from my mother. And she got a stuffed duck from, a toy from, what's her face, Lois. And she got bikini underwear from Vicky. And what else did you get? Nanny gave her an egg. One of those Easter eggs she makes. She got 4 cards, one of which was from us. But she didn't hear from Dan. Oh, well, I haven't checked the mail, so we don't know if she heard from Dan or not. Let me see, what else has happened? I haven't written Sherry in about 10 years. Oh, that's what I can do this week, Sherry. I can write you a letter. Oh, I gotta tell you something that's so terrible. You know that picture you said you wanted a picture of Dave for that girl? She told this girl all about Dave. She goes, well, I want a picture, see what he looks like. Anyway, I took this picture of him in the car, and it turned out so good. It looked really good, didn't it, Ro? He looked so cute, and he took it, and I think he destroyed it. So I'm going to have to go down and get 2 more prints made up of him, because I want one, too. But unless he gives it back. If he gives it back, I'll send it to you, and then I'll make myself another one. So, and Rhoda wants one, too. What do you want one for? Nanny says your pictures is really cute, Sherry. They are really cute. Rhoda's mad because you sent everybody, what is it, a 5x7? A 5x7, and what did you send, 3x5? And Rhoda sent 3x5s, and she thinks Eplers are just trying to show up the Schaefers and the Hinsons. Ooh! I think, yeah, I'm saying that to her because Rhoda told me to say that. Isn't that sad? Isn't she stupid? I think she's getting around the Schaefers too much. Because that's a typical Schaefer reaction. And I hope they hear this tape. Of course, Sherry, I really don't care. I'm not even graduating, no. I'm getting everyone big ones just to show up. No. Oh, ow. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's really cute. I really like it. What do you mean I've been around the Eplers too much? Oh, Rhoda says I've been around the Eplers too much because I'm making everybody big ones. See that guy, Rhoda? He's really cute. It's spring vacation this week, and everything's boring. Rhoda's home here, so I have to do slave labor all week. It's 5 after 12, and it's boring. Ooh, Sherry, how do you like the slave labor at your house, too? It's disgusting, isn't it? And they all order you around. I don't like that guy's voice, Rhoda. Sounds like he's got a frog in his throat. There's this guy on I Guess, or whatever you call it, Match It, and he talks like that, and he talks really kind of breathy. But let's see, I'm trying to think what else is going on. Oh, I have to walk so far home from school. I have to walk so far from school to home. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a mile and a half. I know that because I clocked it. What do you mean, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it though. I got halfway walked home the other day. My sad Brackenbush stopped beating hard. Let's see, what else is exciting going on? Nothing! Everything's so boring! Hey, I ought to send me some pictures from some of my... I ought to get second prints made from that. Oh, I took pictures at State, and that's what I'm talking about. And I ought to send you some pictures of they're really not, it's just of the teens and stuff, and of the crowd, and stuff like that, but you really can't tell anything. I was thinking that part just a minute ago, and it was so sad. I was sad. The part that's on the side I erased. Let's see, Nanny told me to talk on this tape so she could mail it. You know there's half the tape left? What had been going on? I saw Jim at, where was it? At Regionals. He looks the same. Who else did I see? Nobody. I wrote you a letter, Sherry, Friday, 3rd period. Except for, I forgot to get it out of my peachy. Or else I would have mailed it. So I'll have to write another one. So I told my resulting grades this quarter. They're not very good. I don't think I made the honor roll. I'm not sure. Let's see. First period I got a B+. I was supposed to get an A, and it makes me mad because he goes, it's humanities. He goes, if you turn in all your work, you'll get an A. And I turned in every bit of my work, but I was absent too many days. I was absent 5 days, so I got a B+ instead of A. But I don't know. I don't think so. But see, he lied. He's a big liar. He makes me so mad. Second period, I probably got a B+. That's German 1 and 2. I went down from an A-. But But she might give me an A minus maybe. Maybe if I'm lucky. I would die if she did. Third period, I don't even know what I got. I don't even want to find out. It's U.S. history, but I had a C plus before finals and stuff, so I don't know. Maybe I got a D. That's how good I did on my finals. No, but it's really hard, but I guess it's a creep. What else did I get? Fourth period I got an A, Algebra 1 and 2. I made that by 3 points. You had to have 270 to get A, and I got 272, so I made it by 3 points. Because you count 72, 70, 71, 72. Okay, and fifth period I got a B plus. That's Spanish, and I'm so mad. I missed it by 15/10 of a point to get an A. It makes me so mad because I always miss it. Just, God, the skin on your teeth. It really makes me mad. I'll get an A next quarter, maybe. I don't know. Oh well. I'm gonna go eat some more cookies, so I'll see you. Bye.
Hi. Well, I'm getting ready to go bowling, so hope me luck. I'll tell you when I get back out bowling. I'm gonna get this tape. I think Gayla yacked on it some. So I'll get it ready and send it. And I sure do love my picture. Probably put it. I told you the glass is all broken, didn't I? Well, Papa took it down the basement. Made a new frame, new glass for it, so it looks pretty now. Didn't injure the picture, didn't hurt it at all. I was proud of that. Boy, these red roses sure are coming out. They were little buds when she sent them 2 rows. Now they've bloomed out. Won't be long, they'll be falling off. I think she's going to send you a picture. I don't know if she sent it yet or not, but Lois said son that that they had to write and thank you for Sherry's picture. They're proud of it, and I guess when they write, they'll send you one air, and he sure is a good little old baby. He's just about to walk now. He's 10 months old. Oh, I might tell you this too. I think I told you earlier in the tape about Linda. Well, her and Dave are back together. For how long, they don't know. Linda said she didn't know if it was going to work or not. All she can do is try. That's what Gladys said. Well, April's year. Won't be long until May's year. Won't be long until June's year. Then it won't be long till July's year. The time really flies. Sherry, when are you coming? Are you coming right after May? I heard you was. You don't graduate until June, do you? Nope, she doesn't. June or July anyway, won't it, before you leave your lovingly home? Madeline, are you learning anything? You think you're going to be a super duper when you get out of that school? I hope you are anyway. You are anyway, so why should I worry about you being a better super duper? I ain't been over to take that picture yet. I've got to, though. Maybe I'll do that Thursday. It's been kind of hectic around here for the last few days, Busy, busy, busy. I gotta go to church tonight again. I was been working out in the garden every chance I got. So, when the weather lets him, sometimes the weather's not very fair. But he gets out there and gigs around. So he's going to have plenty of garden stuff. Got Charles and David are making a garden, but I think they're kind of falling down on it already. I bet there'll be a pile of weeds up there. What do you bet? I think they're too lazy to work in the garden. I know it takes work because I see Papa out there pulling weeds. I don't know whether I'd be a very good gardener or not. Hi, I'm getting just about as bad as you. I think about getting something finished in the mail. So I'm going to go over and take Phyllis's picture to her, so I'll tell you when I get back how she is. And I don't think I'll take this thing for a talk on because I don't know whether she can even talk by now or not. I'll let you know. Well, April's here. It's cloudy here this morning. Looks like it might come a dust storm, rain, or what have you. Papa's got the water going on in the yard, so maybe it'll start raining. The other day he put it on and it started raining. Come a little shower. So maybe it will again today. Anyway, his hose got wet. Then Dee wants me to go to Prosser with her, so I guess I'll go. Because I think she's about half mad at me anyway, because I never never come up there or anything. I'm not going to worry about that. Then I got to get Becky a present for the wedding. And then I got to go to the wedding Saturday. And I'll be glad when these weddings are over. And about the time I get through Becky's wedding, Sherry's wedding, and then Rhoda's wedding, and all of that. But they got to find somebody first, haven't they? Maybe somebody will pop up like they did for Becky. Well, I'll talk to you later, honey. Hi, I just got back from taking the picture over to Phyllis, and she was, I showed it to her, and she says, oh, how pretty. And I said, where do you want me to put it? She says, oh, is it for me? And I said, yes, it's for you. So she said, put it on the TV, but she had so many pictures on the TV, there wasn't room for it, so I set it on her table. And she's in bed. She got bad sore on her hip, and she said she had to lay on her side so much every day. They're trying to heal it up. And she said that her head's not falling over, and she's feeling pretty good, and she's getting real white hair, real white hair. She looked real good laying there. She was almost asleep when I went in, but she revived up, and she said she got a card from Dick, and he said he might get to come see her some of these days, so she's looking forward to that. And, I didn't stay very long. I went before visiting hours. I was there about 10 o'clock, a little after. Anyway, I'm glad I got the picture to her because I think she was real proud of it. She said, oh, she's so pretty. So she is. You see, a lot of people think you're pretty, and but one person said you look like a little girl, and that was Kathy Armstrong. Says, oh, she looks just like a little girl. That's what Gail, I guess Gail's already told you what she said. Anyway, we don't care. She does think you look like a little girl, do we? I think Rhoda's going to recuperate. She went with me to Pasco, and she drove over there and back because she thought her driving would beat mine, but I doubt that. I'm knitting for Johnny's baby now. And I'm on my third row, so I'll have it. I hope to have it done by May, but I'm going to have to get busy because that baby's going to come here in May. Dick and Monty come over the other day, and they're going to take us out to dinner Friday night. Isn't that nice? I'm going to get to go out and eat. I can hardly wait. I guess I better stop and fix some lunch, and I got to go to Prosser with Bee, or she's going to chop my head off. She's so grouchy here lately. She says I am too, so maybe I am. I don't know. Boy, there sure have been some tornadoes back in that part of the country, back south. I hope they don't get any worse than what they are. Have you had any storms?
And Indiana wasn't alone. 148 tornadoes swept across 13 states between April 3rd and April 4th of 1974, making it the largest outbreak in U.S. history.
Rhoda and Gayla's gone to the grocery store. Rhoda goes to the doctor today. I don't know what she's going to do. Maybe she'll go home. She ought to go home, I think, and help Gayla around there a little bit. So she's just been laying around here all the week. And because I think she's well enough to do something. But Gayla says she won't. I think Bill'll get along better when Rhoda's not around. And I think maybe Gayla rather do the work when she's by herself. Anyway, I haven't been doing very much today. I've got Becky's presents ready to take over. I've had a hard time getting to her, finding anybody at home. So I guess I'll go over to Sue's after work tonight. After she gets home, run them over there. Because Mabel said she was going to be gone most of the day, and then they're going to have rehearsal tonight and a rehearsal dinner, and I should have already had it done a week ago. But you know, sometimes you can drag around. And let me see. It's my time to call you. So I'm getting itchy feet. I'm wanting to do it. So maybe I will before very long. Probably before you get this tea. And it's raining here again today. Looks like it might rain for a while. A little bit. Don't rain very hard. But anyway, it's been dribbling a little bit. Well, I guess I better get busy and get this floor swept while road is out of the way. She went with Gaylor to the grocery store. So I'll talk to you later then, okay?
Hello. This is Gaylor.
We got some of these crazy gals and boys around here this morning. And you know what? It's pretty sun shining out there and the wind's blowing and it's cool. And I have to go to a wedding and that's really bad. I can't think of a thing that way I can get out of it. But I guess I'll go. I've been putting a number on my boat out here. It's kind of chilly. So should come out and go fishing with me. About ready to go as soon as the wind quits blowing and the weather gets a little warmer. So I guess I'll have to go by myself. Old Bob run around and fish off the bank up there, huh? Well, you boys be good, and we'll see you.